You see, she uses what she has, never worrying about what she has not. Her bosom be the stash spot, her own back lacking support.
Sorry for taking so long.
You see, this be her energy boost. No Red Bull because her babies give her wings. She be Superwoman minus the cake, running to their every rescue and aid. You see, because her greatest fear is losing them. So her grip be firm, her love is stern. Strongholds on their collarbones, hand-me-down clothes, but it kept them warm through the cold. You see, her salvation is an army that guides her goodwill. I said, see, her salvation is an army that guides her goodwill. She be unique, thrifty, a creative creator, money maker. Never had to shake her money maker, but she made the money and never made her. But you could never truly understand her position. After schools and in the kitchen, she be Florida Evans, creating good times to outweigh her bad days. Would you like to submit? You see, applications are currently being accepted every day, 7 days a week, year-round, and holidays too. Qualifications include unconditional love and a positive attitude. Educational requirement is a degree in understanding. Physical requirements are some heavy uplifting and some understanding. You see, you gotta be tougher than Oakwood. Don't be too quick to take on this position, baby girl. Don't be too quick to take on this position, baby girl, before you know you could. You see, this be the toughest job in the world, and the position is motherhood. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, and God bless you. God bless you, sister. God bless every child and mother in here. I love you all. I love you. I love my people. I love you so much. God bless.
Wasn't that great? Fantastic. Give her another hand. As Del Marie gets ready to come, all of the young women here that are under 30, raise your hand. All right? I hope you heard one thing she said, and she said, don't be too quick to apply for motherhood. Amen. And she was talking to all of you. Amen. Don't be too quick to apply, because motherhood is 24/7. It's a lifelong sacrifice. And I thank God for that poem. And we thank God and we celebrate you, Teresa, and all the mothers here today.
What on earth do we unleash? Is this a Pandora's box? We open it and it comes out. Are we sort of letting out an evil gin?
As for who does it and who's guilty, nobody knows. That's how I get here. You think about it.
Let me try to turn it up for y'all.
The city of Chicago was with this family. The family appreciates your reaching out to them. We have a resolution from the St. Anthony's Williams Temple. We thank them for their resolution. That resolution from the Mount Hermon Baptist Church, Pastor Johnny Miller. There is a resolution from New Life Holiness Baptist Church, Reverend Major Howard, and there were just too many for us to read.
just know that the family appreciates everything that you all continue to do. And if you want to do something and don't know what to do, pray. Pray that God would give the family the strength to endure this hour. At this time, we're going to pause and silently the obituary. After that, the choir is going to come back, and then following the choir, Minister Andre Williams, we will be in his hands.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You know, this is a sad moment right now. I hope everybody, you know, I know there's some people who's watching, who's upset, who's maybe crying right now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she's in a good place right now. And say, you know, and I don't know if this is a bad time to say it, but I hope she get justice. But it's really it's setting in that it's not gonna. That's not. Isn't it? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm all fucking tongue tied right now. There isn't gonna be any justice for that girl. And I'm gonna close out by saying this. Oh, the choir's coming back. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's get it.
Just remember, cares for you, and you know what's best. He cares, he cares for
Just want to let y'all know that's not my audio on that. Again, that this is not my audio. It is the live stream that's going in and out. Just want to let y'all know, but let's continue.
God care. Lifting him up today because he does care. At this time, right before the minister shall come, we have a poem by one of the grandsons, and she's going to come at this time. Share her poem.
Dear Kenneka, I hope you know we love you. Kenneka loves to make everyone happy. Every time I feel sad, my niggas make me feel special. She was a beautiful princess and played with those inches. Every time I get upset, she make me feel like a princess. Kenneka was so funny, she made me cry and laugh. Kenneka will always be my favorite people. My nigga was a special 19-year-old. It was not if I love my nigga in the end.
Oh my God. I'm loving those young ladies. I'm loving them, y'all. Y'all can say a poem. Thank you so much for opening up. And thank you personally. And to the House of Hope family, I want to thank you for what? So thank you. My God, there is a word, y'all. But before I want to loosen y'all up a little bit, because I know but yet and still, I want to shout and be happy. I don't want to cry and be bad. Because one thing that I know is she's with the Lord. So we should be rejoicing on that note. Before I even started, a lot of you who know me, if you know me, then you know my favorite saying. I usually like to tell people, look to the person next to you and tell them, and then the thing you can do about it. Now turn to the other side. See, we don't love on somebody today, y'all. Turn to the other side and tell them I love you. And then the thing you can do about it. Come on, somebody. That's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. And the thing you can do about it. Some you. I love these some you. So I'm gonna share this with you. So as I was praying and asking God, I told her this out of my own mouth. I said, look, God had to give this to you. Give it to me. Because I would be able to withstand and hold on like you. We know that God is with you. And we are with you. So before we begin, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm one of those preachers that preach on love. I'm one of them preachers that emphasize on love. Because we can be perfect and loving on each other. We can't walk a perfect path. We're going to go through hurdles and we're going to things, but guess what? You can be perfect loving on somebody. And that's the image of God that we have to show. So even with going with that, y'all, I'm not gonna stand you for you long. I'm gonna give you a little message about love. And the thing about it, I want to share is I'm not talking to Kenneka because Kenneka is going on home to where she needs to go. What better example of love than to show this? So I'm gonna, if you wanna follow along with me, John 3:16. John 3:16. Some of y'all probably are.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to pause this real quick. I think it is because I'm looking at it on my other laptop and it's flowing fluently. Sorry to cut it off if y'all are deep in the spirit. My other laptop. All right. I'm gonna find a way. All right, because it's fluently playing out clear. So I think it's just my laptop doing that. So I do apologize, but I'm gonna let it rock.
Y'all gotta know this. I had a word for you guys. We're gonna deliver this word, okay? 3:16. Everybody with me? Whoever gonna do that? For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. Whosoever believeth in Him, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but the world. It says, God so loved the world that he gave his only, not to come into the world to condemn, but to save us. We have to understand going through this life, we're going to be prosecuted, we're going to be bad, we're going to be talked about, we even going to be lied on sometimes, y'all. We have to have the love of God that sees past the flesh, that sees past your body, your physical being. We have each other in. Look around and you see all the people that are sitting around here, that are sitting in these seats. You know, Kenneka's love. As I said, we should show that people was the love. People the love not only in Chicago. If you look out there, people from all over the world came to love on her because they came past. They came past the cross. They came past. She said, they came past.
After this, I am going to switch so you can hear it clearer without any skips, okay? Any glitches.
Somebody has genuine love. Understanding and encouragement on today. Have you loved on someone genuinely? Have you loved on someone genuinely? Whereas if somebody will walk up to you, they will know the presence of God because you showed it with your love. Come on now. He is so caught up and so convicted. He's so caught up and judged the people that we cannot see past their peace. But somebody can see past the physical side of me. You gotta love me when I don't love myself. You gotta God said, love my people as I love the church. If you love me, love the person that's next to you. That's what. And then as we take it, Jesus like no other. Job said, I'm past that. I'm going to move around a little bit. Job said, I turn to love Christ like your love. And I'm going to tell you about Job. So Job, y'all looking at Job, so what happened with Job was, I'm going to encourage somebody in a minute. What happened with Job was until one day the devil began to walk upon earth. And my God saw him. And
asked him, what are you doing? And he said, I'm sleeping. I'm just walking along the earth, seeking who I can provide. Well, I got something for you. I got somebody for you. Have you tried my servant Job? He said, listen, man, you sit here talking about Job, that's what I do. Why would I go and try him? And Jesus said, try him. But remember the
Okay, everybody's saying yes. So hold on 1 second because I have my other laptop queued up right now. X this out. They're going to be here for 10 years right now. So just relax. Relax, please. Relax. Let me X this out. Give me less than 1 minute because I have to X this out and use my other laptop. So please bear with me. Bear with me. Thank y'all for watching. Give me under, not even, just under a minute, goddammit. All right, hold on, peoples, right now. Hopefully this mic don't sound like it's crackling. Press 1 if y'all can hear me very clearly, please. Damn, why is not, hold up. All right, I am sharing, okay. What the fuck just happened? Okay, all right. Okay.
Hey, I need you to go down and touch Teresa's body with cancer. I need you to go and touch her body because something just ain't right. She still ain't curse you, God. Something just ain't right. What's going on, God? Something not right. And God said, go ahead, put the sickness on her body because she's a warrior and she'll be getting through it. Yes, Lord. He said, try the body. Hallelujah, Lord.
Amen.
Hallelujah. Oh, my God. My God. Yeah, God. Let her praise him. Let her praise him. Let her praise him. Let her praise him. Come on, Jesus. Right now, God. Right now, God. Right now, God. And that ain't all. See, I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. Listen, I'm coming, all right? I'm coming, I promise you. I promise you I'm coming. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. I'm coming. So then, Jesus. So then what God did was, he called.
See, now it's doing that on this one. And this is a brand new laptop. So y'all welcome. This is a brand new laptop.
He couldn't even hurt you if he filled your body with cancer because you are a warrior. But then check this out. See, y'all gotta, oh, Jesus, I can't tell these people this, Jesus. I can't do this. I can't do it, Lord. I can't tell these people this. I can't tell them this. I can't tell them this. But then, I'm gonna tell you something else, Teresa. Hallelujah, Jesus. Woo! Woo! And you want to know something else that keeps so close with Job? Job had some haters. Woo! Job had some haters that didn't mean him no good. That was sitting by his bedside saying, God, Job. But Job was so strong in the Lord. Teresa was so strong in the Lord. He said she was sitting there with body rocking with pain from cancer, but the devil couldn't have her in. So then he said, Teresa, I'm sorry. I know that you're faithful, and I know that you love the Lord. But I need you to sacrifice your baby. I need you to sacrifice her. Because what's about to happen is there's about to be a shift that's about to take place. There's about to be a shift that's about to take place. And if
Wow.
you did not
I ain't feeling
sacrifice
that.
your baby, this shift will not be able to take place. Oh my God. So I'm going to encourage you on today. Give me that organization. Come on, organization. Give me that. So I'm going to encourage you on today. Yes, she goes from the earthly body. But guess what? She's rejoicing in the Lord. She's happy, she's smiling, and she's jumping for joy. I need y'all to know right now is your time to place this shift, to go through this shift, because God is about to shift some things. And if you're not a part of this shift, you're about to get left behind. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yeah, yeah. Keneka's gone. She's gone. We finna send her home. Give her back to the Lord. But we not sad. We not sad. You know why we not sad? Because she's not bound to the earthly problems no more. You just say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell you to just say, yeah. Say, yeah. Oh my God. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my God. That's about to take place. And the thing about it, she's sacrificing. I need y'all to hear me now. Oh, Jesus. Bring it down, Lord. Woo. That anointing on me, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Woo. Bring it down, Lord. Bring it down, God. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Hallelujah to the Lamb. Whoa. Whoa, now. You know when they used to have the horse, and the horse get ready to take off, they pull it by his strings, and they say, whoa, now, this spirit's so heavy on me, I gotta say, whoa, now, oh my God. But listen to this, y'all. She is gone, but we not sad, and we not disappointed, because this shift cannot happen if she was still here. Sorry you had to take a sacrifice of your own baby. But look at the unity. Look at what you're building. Some of us is because of Kenneka. Some of us is best friends because of Kenneka. I need somebody to tell somebody next to you, I love you. And there's a thing you can do about it. Turn on the other side and say, I love you, and there's a thing you can do about it. And when you get time, when you're on your way home, I need you to go ahead and tell somebody, I'm gonna love on you in spite of. Yeah, you talk bad about me, but I love you in spite of. Yeah, you disappointed me and didn't show up, but I love you in spite of. Yeah, you might have stolen from me, but I love you in spite of. I love you. Now I'm gonna take my seat. But before I take my seat, I tell somebody to give him a radical praise. I've never
He did good now. He did good. He's good.
It's done, yo. Listen to me. 1 second, God is. Can I get a napkin or a paper towel or something? But listen, and this is so important. I want you to listen to this because obedience is better than sacrifice. So if you disobey God, then this is gonna be a problem you gotta take up with God. So I'm telling y'all this. Kenneka, yeah, she served a purpose. She knew what her purpose was.
and it was to touch the world, which she did. And guess what, y'all? It was to show that we need to love on each other like never before. We need to love and hug on each other, y'all. Somebody ought to say, yeah, thank you for loving on me like I love on you. I love you. I love you, my sister. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I love y'all. I love y'all. Hey, I love you. Listen to me. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Even if you tried to change my mind, you couldn't. Even if you threw salt on my back, I probably just dust the salt on my shoulder and love on you even harder. So I'm telling y'all, who are all listening to me, the God right now is telling you guys, obedience, love thy neighbor as God has loved the church. So when you go home, don't think of this ceremony as sending Kenneka home, sending it for a new ship that's about to take place. And if you don't love like you're supposed to, the train gonna leave you behind.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Why did God give his Son? The minister just told us because he loved us. And why did God give his Son? Because that train that he just talked about, God doesn't want us to be left behind. But the only people that will be left behind are the people who did not receive God's Son. Every head bowed, every eye closed, every head bowed. For God so loved the world, every head bowed, every eye closed. How many of you, in Kenneka's memory and her honor, want to go to heaven when you die? Raise your hand. You want to go. All right, you may lower your hand. You want to go. How many of you receive me? You have to receive my Son. If you believe right now that Jesus Christ is alive, if you believe right now that God raised him from the dead, then if you believe that in your heart and confess it with your mouth, the Bible says that you shall be saved. So those of you who raise your hand, saying, I want to go to heaven, I want you to pray this prayer and make sure that Jesus is in your heart. Repeat it after me. Lord Jesus, I'm sorry for all of my sins. Come into my heart. Lord Jesus, I accept you right now as my Savior and as my Lord. Protect me, build a fence around me, and I'll follow you. In Jesus' name, heads are bowed, eyes closed. If you pray that prayer and ask Jesus to come into your heart, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All right. The Bible says, whoever calls on the name of the Lord, that's what you just did by asking him to come into your heart. The Bible says, whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. I want you to go home today, and when you go home, I want you to tell somebody, you know what I did? I called on the name of the Lord. I called on the name of the Lord, and Jesus Christ, he lives in my heart. If you're not a member of the church, I want you to find the church tomorrow, not next week. Find the church tomorrow and go and unite with that church and say, yesterday, I accepted Jesus in my heart. And when Jesus, you can't cuss people out. When Jesus is in your heart, you can't give people the finger. When Jesus is in your heart, the pastor just told us now, that means we have to love everybody. Let me pray for you. Our Father and our God, how we love you. How we thank you so much for Kenneka and for her life. And as was stated earlier, we thank you that her life has been used to draw so many people to you. Now I pray especially for her mother and for the sacrifices and the multitude of sacrifices that she has had to make. I pray that you would be a company keeper. I pray that you would be a heavy load sharer and be all that she needs. But I pray that every time she gets saved, that the echo of 500 or 700 people asking Jesus to come into their heart, that the homegoing of her daughter will help her to understand how you use her daughter to save so many people. Now, God, be with these young people, especially here in the city of Chicago. We don't want to see another murder. We don't want to see another 19-year-old killed. We don't want to see another young person shot, gunned down. We don't want to see it anymore. God, build a hedge around them. And if there is an absence of love, give us your love. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Put your hands together for Kenneka one more time. Bless his name. I need some assistance with the flowers. If some of you can come and help us with the flowers, if you can, help us with the flowers. The rest of you, I'm going to ask that you would keep your seat if you're not coming to help with the flowers. The family is going to be escorted out first, and then all the rest of us are going to be free to leave. You have been a wonderful, wonderful audience today. And if we could just be orderly this last 3 minutes, then we would have made it. Shall we stand? I'm going to ask that you clear the aisle. Just stand. Don't leave. Just stand. And allow the family to go out immediately behind. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he had founded it upon the seas and established it on the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord? Or who shall stand in his holy place? He that had clean hands and a pure heart, who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessings of the Lord and the righteousness of the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, of them that seek thy face, O Jacob. Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up the everlasting doors. I'm going to on God's every shore. Oh, just a few more weary days. I'm going to without joy and everything.
For being patient with me today. I had to disable Periscope because I had people sitting behind me. I was the only person here using any kind of live stream media, and I didn't want it to be distracting with people trying to read. Kind of going to turn them just a second now because this is over now. So sorry about that. Hey, Sanctuary, how you guys doing? So this is House of Hope, Reverend Meats, and I just want to say thank you all. If I couldn't, if you guys saw me, I was running out of, I was doing everything I could. I was running out of juice. Phone was dying, camera was dying, and I charged up everything last night just so I could make sure that I had everything that I could do. So I'm saying all this to say I'm so sorry. I was changing trying to do a live, the Facebook Live the long way so I could get more of the church. But then people were saying they couldn't see turn the camera. So if you guys do notice that there was anything that was, that was wrong with the cameras, I'm so sorry. I did the very best that I could. I've been out here since y'all don't even know early dark morning. So, I wasn't, even sure if I was going to stay, but I did decide to stay. You know, I did the best I could with the cameras, and I just wanted to say thank you all very much for, you know, in the end, I messed up. The Facebook Live, you all seen Miss Teresa, but you guys didn't. I mean, you seen Miss Teresa. I was able to get her coming out the church. For all of you guys that were watching on Periscope, but those of you that are on Facebook Live, I was jumbling around because I was up here with all of the major media. So, well, thank you. Yeah, I am going to go outside now. Let me get my purse and stuff. It's not. People are just, you know, parking now, so we're all leaving. You guys can see it's nobody.
Peace to the family. I'm sorry. Thank everybody for still tuning in. I was on a phone, so hold up. Hold on. Wait. Let me X this out. Everybody still there? Hold on. And I'm not getting on camera. I want to thank everybody. Hold on. I can't even see. Thank you, everybody. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Please. Yeah. I want to thank everybody. I apologize. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Only thing I want to say is this thing was crazy. This thing was sad at the same time. Hold on. I'm thinking about opening the floor, but you know what? At the same time, I think I should open the floor. Do y'all want to share y'all thoughts on this? I will open the floor only for an hour. Only for an hour. If y'all want to go, if any of y'all have some thoughts, please press 1. Please press 1. And I will let people speak their minds, speak how they feel, because I know this is emotional. Yeah, man, it's you know, a lot of people is reaching out to me, people with connections, and you know what I'm saying? So this is going to get big. And I just want to say this before anything. I just want to let y'all know, I want to bring a lot of stuff to the people, a lot of speakers, intellectuals. I really want to get Tariq Nasheed. My boy Phil just hit me up and put that back in my mind, because I want to reach out to Tariq Nasheed, especially he's doing his run for the 1804. So I definitely want to reach out to him. So shout out to Phil that just reinstalled that back into my brain. So I'm going to try to go through the proper channels. So thank y'all. And y'all welcome. I appreciate y'all for even tuning in. And I've been trying to get to what's her name? Dr. Joy DeGrasse, who specializes in the post-traumatic slave syndrome. I've been trying to reach her since my old channel. So what I'm trying to do is nothing new. I'm just glad that the people are gravitating towards my channel, and I appreciate y'all. Always make sure y'all subscribe. If you're not subscribed now, please click that button. That's all I could tell you, and it's a lot that I'm trying to bring to y'all. But most importantly, before I put in the link for everybody to get on, I want y'all to understand something. It takes support. If y'all want me to bring you more of this stuff again, just like really branch out and start pulling in speakers, intellectuals, and I hate. Well, I have to say it. I need support, family. I've been trying to get to Dr. Joy DeGrasse. You got to go through the proper channels, and that shit costs money. I don't think y'all understand that. You know what I mean? I want to bring a lot to the people. I need support to do it, and I really appreciate y'all subscribing. It's a lot of people who's looking, and a lot of people who's reaching out, who has connections, who are in circles with certain people. So I appreciate y'all, and I want to do business with y'all as well to bring more good stuff to the people. So with that being said, not to be long-winded, Nicole, if you out there, please put in my PayPal, please, because respectfully, people, respectfully, it's okay. No, please do not do the super chat, which is fine. And I need to say the names who did the super chat. Everybody who did the super chat, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody who did the super chat. But I rather PayPal, family. I rather PayPal. Please, PayPal. I will put in my link as well. Please just give me 1 second, then I'm gonna put in the link. Okay, family. I really appreciate y'all. For real. So hold on 1 second, please, family. 1 second. Yes, this I wanted to know at the beginning, was it a real closed casket? Like, was it a closed casket? Because I know after, like, when they do the funeral and stuff like that, they close the casket, like the viewing, then they close the casket, and then they go on with the funeral, or they start the talking and doing reading the eulogies and stuff like that. The casket will be closed by then. But did she have an open casket? That's something that I want to know. I'm trying to get my link right now, my PayPal link, family. So please just bear with me, so I could just put it in my description box. Hold on, please bear with me. All right. I gotta relax. I got to relax. I'm coming right now, baby. Coming right now. Oh, yeah. This is crazy. Now, after this, now what? Then what now? It's over. Now what? Right? Is we going to get justice? A lot of people are saying it now, it feels like it's a white person, like a white person that was there or whatever, like, because the hospital, the hotel won't go through all of that just to cover up for, niggers. Point blank, period. Either they in cahoots or they are covering up for one of their workers. And if they had melanin, they would definitely be, they'd have been arrested. So, I mean, we know things are a double standard. We know that. Here's my PayPal link, family. Here's my PayPal link. PayPal. If you choose, but thank y'all again. I'm going to say I thank y'all. I love y'all. Now, let me stop. Rest in peace to Kenneka. Oh, yeah, let me say this while I saw my mom. When I heard that, when the first reverend came up. Yes, Monica was there. Hold on, let me see if I can hear myself. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Now, let me stop. All right. Yeah. The preacher said that I respect the church. Again, I don't believe in it, but I respect the church. But this is something that kind of threw me off. And I'm going to say this before I open the floor. I have to say this. The preacher said, what did he say? He said something about there's many mansions in heaven, and God was looking for a jewel, something to that effect. But he said he found Kenneka. God just looked down and seen somebody, and it was Kenneka. So God brought her home. I didn't like that. You know why I didn't like that? Why would God look down from the heavens and look at Kenneka and say, all right, I need to bring her home? But you know what? It would be interesting if I have somebody rape her, beat her, drug her, and put her in a fucking freezer. Did y'all hear what I just said? God said, all right, I'm going to pick. All right, I see. I need a jewel. Those his words, not verbatim. Not all his words is verbatim, but he damn sure said God looked down and he was looking for a jewel. He wanted to find a place to find her, because he said there's many mansions in heaven. And he wanted to follow, he wanted to get a mention for her. And he looked down and seen his jewel. And he seen what he was looking for, and it was Kenneka. And God called her home. God called her. So God looked down and seen Kenneka. It was like, that's a beautiful, precious girl. She's young. You know what? She could come now. You know what? Don't let her live out the rest of her life. Don't let her see 30, 40, 50, 60, shit, even 100 years old. Let's bring her up here now, 20 years old. And you know what? Coming to think about it, you know what? Let me make sure she get drugged, gang raped, beat the fuck up, excuse my language if there's grown people or kids. All of the above that happened to her, and then get no justice. So you mean to tell me God did that? And then people clapping their hands, amen, amen. Right? This is what I'm saying. This I respect the devil is a goddamn liar. But we really have to really, oh my, I see, this is a perfect segue to contest, not challenge or attack, but challenge the pulpit. I will literally go in right now, but this is not the right time. This is not the right time. This is not the right time. Let's let this girl rest and ascend to the real heavens. Her spirit go back into the cosmos. She's turning back into a star in the sky. The real heavens, the stars that's in the sky. You dig? What's in the dark will come to the light. But for right now, it's just feel like the information is gonna stay in the dark for right now. You know what I'm saying? And lastly, let me say something about this church. See, it's feel good. It's a feel good thing. And look, I was raised in the church. I even sung in the choir. You know, in those churches when somebody got to use the bathroom or get up, you know, they put the head down a little bit and put the one finger up, like, you know, that one finger. I was doing that at a young age, going to the bathroom. I'm like, what? 8, 9, 10, put that one finger up, walking to the bathroom. They was laughing at me, but I caught on quickly. I knew what the hell was going on. But we have to understand this is they attack the spirit. They say and repeat the same goddamn quotes over and over and over. You know, there's Bible school for you to become a pastor. You have to study the right things and say the right things and keep being repetitive with the scriptures. It's all feel good. I'm not saying it's not true. However you feel is however you feel. But what that man said at this funeral really pissed me the fuck off. It pissed me off. It really pissed me off. It really did. God looked down and put this beautiful princess through all that shit just to bring him up. Why not? If it was God, why not let her just die quietly in her sleep? But put that little girl through all that shit and have grown men and grown women and children damn near petrified about their life. Their life. You understand what I'm saying? And they far away from Chicago. But shit, I'm gonna tell y'all now what I told Phil on the phone like a few minutes ago. I said, motherfucker, I had my kitchen table to the fucking door, the back door. I got 2 entrances, one in the front, one in the back. Nigga, my shit's still there. Sounds funny, but let my table door move a little bit, like if somebody opening that door. See, there will be a colander. I hope y'all know what a colander is. That is a strainer, or like a, you know what I mean? Like a spaghetti strainer. You put the spaghetti in the water. Yeah, holier than that. All right. But anywho, and I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna open up the floors. Let me put in my PayPal again, just in case you didn't get it. All right. Okay. And I bet somebody gonna say something about that. But it's all good. It's all good. Let me all right, I'm getting it right now. I cut my mic out. All right. Shit. Praise the Lord. All right. Now my my regulars, y'all better be quick. August Cole. All right. I mean, hey, I just hope that August. I hope that's a female saying that. Okay, but hey, I can't do anything if it. Oh, Marvella, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Marvella. Thank you. Again, family. Again, and I tell you, I appreciate it. Believe me. But please, can you please donate to my PayPal instead of Super Chat? They are terrible. Okay, please do not do the Super Chat. Please do not do the Super Chat. Respectfully, please do not do the Super Chat. I have a PayPal that'll be better. Again, PayPal. What's PayPal for? I'm definitely not going to answer that question. If you don't know what PayPal is already, respectfully, if you don't know what PayPal is, somebody put in the chat. You need an extra push. Yes. Okay. For real. And that's respectfully. I'm really being respectful. You need an extra push. Okay. Mika, thank you. I appreciate it. Nicole, you in there, or somebody who's one of my snipers? Can y'all Mahogany Red? Hey, love. Mahogany Red, do me a favor. Can you get my link? Can you scroll up a little bit and copy and paste my PayPal link and put it in there? I really appreciate you. If you feel like doing it. Okay, that's if. Okay. But let me open this floor. And then I'll put it up myself. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Kick up the shoes. I can't sing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that challenge that do it for the D or the P. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just being respectful. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be funny. Okay. Manifas know the truth. Yeah. It was crazy. She was there. Philly in the building. Word up. All right, the link is in there, y'all. Don't be motherfucking scared. Don't be scared now. Yeah, people say they seen her, Niketa. I didn't see her, but I heard she's there. I didn't see her on screen. Peace. I see two brothers who came in the building. Hold on, let me check y'all out real quick. Pause. Okay, we got my brother Phil in the building. Demetrius, peace, family. Anybody else? Bring your ass in. Don't be scared. Peace, Phil. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to let people know this is a perfect segue into how we got to treat each other, especially.
Please mute your I got it. Moses, mute yourself real quick, brother.
Yeah, it's a perfect segue into how we should treat each other in a sense because first of all, on YouTube you see other people's channels say things like that was demonic, but when you got these dudes in Chicago who are upside down crucifixes on their in the middle of their head, forehead, and all types of other stuff, it kind of brings an eerie feel to the way their mindset is, you know, and touching on the indoctrination.
What just happened?
Yo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Are you in?
Yo.
You in another call?
Yo, you hear me?
All right, y'all good, because the damn show cut off a little bit.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yo, what's good, Mike?
Peace, peace, family.
But this is a challenge to all our spiritual leaders, because for Chicago, I don't know. I wish, Mike, if you can, you get some of those gang members, just in general, like a general gang member from Chicago, to get on one of our hangouts, and because we have to really talk to these BDs and GDs and all these guys out there. We gotta really talk to them, man, because they're setting them themselves. Because being that they call themselves savages, they dehumanizing themselves. You understand? And when you dehumanize yourself, people don't feel sorry for savages being killed. Who has remorse for a savage being killed on this panel? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You see what I'm saying? So they got to get away from that narrative that they're savages. They got to get out their mindset. I understand it's hard, but when you have gruesome crimes like this and people just doing senseless shootings, it looks bad just in general for people that's trying to fight for good stuff. I had to tell that to a drug dealer one day. You know, if we got unfortunate people dying, we don't need you guys on the front line because y'all gonna skew the situation. You know what I'm saying? We can't fight for you guys if they do, if the cops do find guns and drugs on you. If the cops find guns, how can we fight for you? You understand? So, you know, I just want to separate the situations, and we have to let the people know that this girl was an innocent victim of somebody else's mentality or unfruitful lifestyle. You understand? She was an innocent victim. She just had to be related to other people in question that did things to some other people, and she was the innocent bystanders. You know. And another thing is, sorry to say, a lot of those girls are gang members too. You know, and that's another bad thing. Sisters, young ladies, y'all can't be having these gang members around you. These guys are capable of some heinous acts, and y'all running around throwing the side 17, 18, 19, throwing up gang signs doing things that's not the best.
Mad feedback, bro.
Got to mute yourself. I'm about to mute you, Lionel.
Somebody got to mute. Yeah. So, you know, and us men, we got to give the ladies a better pick. We can't be out here gangbanging. You know, we got to give them a better choice. We have to become people that are proficient and just becoming productive citizens, so we able to raise a family and have stability. So us as men, we got to give the girls a better choice of man to pick. And ladies, don't pick that type of man because he's thrilling or exciting, because that's what a lot of females, you know, get off on, because he's a dangerous, the bad boy. He always wins, the Fonzes. You know, they always get the good, but the nerds, like I always tell you, might know what I mean by this. The nerds are the ones that's going to own the company, and your cool boyfriend's going to screw in the light bulbs for the company that he owns.
That's a fact. Let me get. Hold on. Let me give a flip side, and I'm gonna let y'all rock. Now, like you said, the guys, we need to give the ladies a better, you know, a better person to choose. I mean, we got to give them, basically clean up our act, right? But I would like to say, like, people like us who already have that mindset, we were basically molded to how we are now. When they put that crack, just say if crack never hit the streets,
right?
Crack and none of that stuff never was invented. we would have more better representations as men for our queens out there.
Correct.
It gave us no other choice but to become what we became. So it trickled down and it became something popular, and it got more popularized through movies and hip hop. So we got to look at everything who propelled this image. We fell victim for, and even the women was attracted to it, because women need a protector at the end of the day. Wants that manly, that strong man around them at the end of the day.
Correct.
What woman wouldn't want that? So now, since the shit is already done, the effects is still here with our men still on the corners.
Right.
Like people like me and you and other people, like discussions like this need to be embedded in these dudes that's on the corner now. So only thing we got to do is try to help clean up the after effects of what has been placed and how they mold us into the people that we are. So people like us need to talk to these people that's on the corner to give them to change their mind, to make the give the women's a better pick than to just go outside their race. Excuse me, but go ahead. Pardon me. I hope I made sense, man, because I kind of trip up a little bit when I talk. But go ahead.
No, you did. You make perfect sense. It's just all about, because it's all about if people have the same ideology as you. It could be Negro-peens, Negroes with European views. You get a Jesse Lee Peterson who make it seem like we making excuses, but when you have blatant reports, blatant signs in the way things is moving, like how do you displace a whole
Nevaeh.
How you displace a whole urban
Nevaeh.
urban neighborhood by changing the pipe in Detroit by accident?
Where they at?
Mute that.
Mute yourself, love. Mute yourself.
Yeah, word. Well,
bring the cornbread. Bring the cornbread.
I just don't think things like that happen to affluent neighborhoods where they just, oops, I changed the pipe with all this lead in it. My fault. Like, I just don't think that happens in affluent neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? But yet still,
right,
by a lot of sympathizers, where it's an excuse. Things like that don't happen. To me, from what I've seen, it's an effort of not caring for certain types of people. And if you don't care for a certain type of person, you're not going to go all your way out or bend your back, bend over backwards for this person. And that's just all I've been seeing in the news and the narratives with guys on the left versus guys on the right versus immigrants versus, it just looks like the people in power don't care. So us that have that same ideology, even though we're not on top, because some people can believe they're on top and have the ideology that they're on top, but they're not really on top. And some people believe just because they got a nice car and a nice house that they're on top. And it's
right.
deeper than that. It's just deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't want to come back and help the fellow man that they left. They don't want to extend their arm to help the fellow man rise up too once they make it to where they gotta make it. So if we follow the way of a lot of other cultures that come here and stick together, like Asians and other numerous cultures, our neighborhood should be better. Our advancement should be better. And like Mike said, back in the days prior to crack, we was actually going to a lot of their colleges because we had togetherness. And when togetherness came discipline, and with came discipline came focus. And with focus came us achieving academically. So this is when, prior to the crack coming out, we was going down to the best colleges that they had to offer. They just didn't want us there. And that's when segregation happened. But crack was the end all be all for their plan to work. And it worked.
All right, hold on 1 second, brother. Respectfully, brother. Leah, do you have anything to say? And who else? What's your name?
Looking for the truth.
Looking for the truth, Lionel and Demetrius. Let's start with looking for the truth, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, first off, Mike, I just want to say salute to you, bro.
Bad looking.
You've been out here putting in that groundwork, trying to dig, get to the bottom of this. But
Thank you.
from everything we're seeing, man, this is like, I think, you know, it might have started off, you know, as what they were saying, but they seen how much attention it was getting, and I think they decided to turn it into a fucking sideshow psyop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
everything
Yes.
first it was this, then that, and then they take the focus off with Jedediah, and then it's like they're just tugging in every direction to get the main focus off of what's important. What happened to that girl? You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And for the pastor to sit there and say sacrifice so many times, what do you think that's pointing to, man? That just
Yes,
sounds
yes,
crazy.
yes.
You don't use that word in a murder, a brutal murder at that. You
Brutal
know what I'm
murder.
saying?
Word.
So I'll tell you like this: Chicago is a very Freemasonic city, Zionist-run city. A lot of Boule, black Freemasons.
Mm,
And if you
mm.
peep, Huggy Pacino put out a video last night. He's been digging too. He's been putting in that work. And he's been combing through the moms' Facebook. Now, if you go back, he's really putting shit like the pieces together. Moms was wearing purple before the murder even took place. She was making comments
Yeah,
about her
listen.
sister, how, oh, when I get rich, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, nothing's adding up with this, man. I know she definitely took the hush money if it wasn't a ritual sacrifice on the lease situation. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I really heard about. That's a real Masonic city.
Yeah, it is. It's a Masonic run city. Bro, people like this. I seen the video of a GD who said that Larry Hoover and King David were both Freemasons. The laws are the same as the Masonic book. They have the same hand signs, hand gestures. All of that is Freemasonry. That's a fact. That like you could go do your research. But the
Yeah,
reason
that
they
shit
took them out
crazy.
is because they were getting too big in the power that they held. Because they said David Barksdale was invited to the White House to speak to the president. Like those people were put into power to create these gangs, but it just got overwhelmed. That's why they got taken out. But it's a fact. Even those gangs, they all got Freemasonic signs, hand signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper than what we can see.
Yeah.
Even with the Bloods and Crips, red and blue. What's that
Right.
remind you of? Democrats and Republicans? There's
Republicans.
always
Yeah.
two sides, bro.
Yeah.
Fact.
Okay. Who else want to speak your mind? Let's get it, family.
But yeah, man, I feel like basically like what you said, man, like it's really some shit going on with the higher ups for real. Like the shit
Yeah.
Facts.
bigger than black people, bro. Like way bigger than black people. It's just because a black person was involved. So so many of us are interested. But
Right.
the shit's just crazy, bro, because they know damn well we don't got the resources and shit like that to really dig into it to get the answers we really need. Like we on some shit where we probably have to hit up a white friend or some shit. And it's just wild, man. Like,
Right.
and it's like for the shit that happened in Chicago, you feel me? Out of all places, like you already know Chicago not that good, so it's really just shedding a worse light on the city itself. You feel me?
Right.
It seemed like this shit became like just a straight psyop. I don't know when that turned in that direction. Like it could have started off, a brutal murder, but then it became a sideshow. And then they were implanting all these other personalities to steer it in the wrong direction, get people focused off of the important thing. Who murdered
Right.
this girl? You
Right.
guys got
Exactly,
footage.
bro.
The moms
Exactly.
seen the footage. There's another, you seen, like, come on, moms knows exactly what's going on, bro. She
You know
knows.
exactly what's
She
going
either
on.
took the hush money or she's straight involved in the ritual. That's just
Real
the bottom
talk.
line. It's those
What's
two.
crazy?
Those two.
What's
What else
crazy?
could it be?
People think that if you say something like what you just said and what we say, did she take the hush money? People will say
She
that we
definitely did.
disrespectful to her. We're not being disrespectful. You want
Right.
justice. We all want justice.
Exactly. We just want the truth at
Facts.
the end of the day.
The fucking money at the end of the day. So that's not being disrespectful. That's being very concerned.
Yeah.
Go
Word.
ahead, continue.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah, man, but this
Continue.
shit is just crazy, bro. It's crazy. And you know what the sad thing is? We will never get justice for this. Never.
Nah, they
Because
gonna
ritual
smooth move on.
sacrifices never ever get solved. None of them. That's why celebrities that get ritual, none of them ever get solved. None of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's, don't you answer that? Like, come on. How many cameras is in that hotel? How many people is
Exactly,
in that
bro.
hotel? Why
Yeah.
aren't those kids been locked up, interrogated until they spoke something that they could use? Why? Because it was something bigger than that. It wasn't just
Real
those
talk.
kids in the hotel. That's a
Like
fact. You know what I
I was
mean?
listening.
Because if it was the fact, if that was the case, believe me, they'll all be locked up. They do
Wait,
not want to shine a light on that hotel like that in the
sorry,
city.
hold on, family. Somebody put Larry, you ready to die. Her name is Alma Garcia. I don't know what the fuck you mean, shorty.
I'm
Okay.
blocking this bitch.
Man, she
Yeah,
on
somebody
bullshit, bro.
like 2 times. Quick.
She on
Headshot.
bullshit.
She headshotted, Mike. No worries. Keep on going, bro.
All right.
No hesitation.
Go ahead, y'all.
Go ahead. Speak your piece.
Damn, what the fuck was I about to say?
This is
Oh,
Demetrius. Oh, all right, Lionel, and then Demetrius. Then we're gonna go to the lady star that just came in here. Go ahead,
but
finish it.
yeah, it's crazy because I was listening to the 911 call again today, and when she was talking to the officer and
Hi.
shit, she had asked the officer about the surveillance tape or the surveillance
That shit
footage
was
or
way
whatever in
too
the
fishy,
hotel,
too.
and she was like, if I wait 24 hours, can I see it? And he was like, yeah, you should be able to see it. You know, we should be able to go down there and get it or whatever after 24 hours. So it's like, what the fuck happened to that? How the hell a hotel gonna tell the cops they can't get footage?
Word.
Okay, she gets a pass. All right. I didn't know what you meant, Alma. And damn, all right. Don't snipe her. You okay, Alma Garcia? All right. I didn't. All right. You good, but
Oh, she looking out for you.
we still aiming at your head now, just in case. We ain't gonna pull the trigger.
Hi. Hi.
What's up, Star? Hold on. Let Demetrius speak his piece, and then
Hi.
we're gonna get
I'm
right
just
to.
listening to your conversation. I'm from South Africa. I've
Oh,
been
okay.
following this case. Yes,
Okay.
I've been
That's what's
following
up.
this case since day one. Yes.
Peace. That's definitely lovely right there. We definitely gonna chat. Just give me a few minutes. We'll come to you. Demetrius, speak your piece. Kane.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
good?
definitely. Go ahead.
Bro, I just want to say, like, if this could happen down there, like, this kind of, like, you don't know who to trust no more. You can't trust nobody. Like,
Real talk.
That's a fact.
got you shook and you don't even live down there. Like,
Word.
I slept with
Man.
all the lights on last night.
That's not funny. God damn.
And a chair behind the door, and some shoes, and some wood in front of the window.
Damn, nigga,
That's
you
what
was
comes with being woke,
suited up.
man.
And some
That's what
bug
comes with
spray.
being woke.
Nigga, you was insulated for real, nigga. Go ahead.
Right? Because, like, you just don't know no more. Like, you can't even trust some of your family, you know?
Right.
Like, I found that the closest ones to you, like the ones you don't suspect, those are the ones they're gonna drag you down.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Make perfect sense.
A lot of murders that happen is most likely by the people we know.
Like the one you don't see coming, that's the ones that'll stab you right in the back.
Right.
That's a fact. Star, you have anything to add to it, Star? And you from South Africa, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so what
Sorry, I'm eating. Sorry.
Take your time.
Shit, I need to take
No,
my
I just.
time. I'm all
Yes,
over the place.
I'm eating.
Can I ask you?
Well, hey, why is she eating? Can I ask y'all about something?
A sandwich. I'm eating a sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect time to call. While you stuffing
No,
your
I'm just
face, but we
listening.
got you. Speak your piece, babe.
No, I'm just listening to your conversation, and that's it. I'm just interested in this whole case.
So have you been keeping in tune with this whole case?
Yes.
What's your opinion on it?
Right.
No,
I want to hear from somebody that's not really involved, what their opinion is as far as from the outside looking in.
For
What's
real,
your
for real.
opinion?
oh, okay. No, my opinion is I definitely think it's the French. The French is the guilty ones.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the friends definitely had something to do with it. Even if they were just
Yeah,
paid to lure her there and drug her, and then the
yeah,
organ snatches do the rest. But they definitely have some involvement in that.
yeah,
1000%. It
Like
don't matter what
yeah,
anybody said. Them dudes in that room, even if they were paid just to drug her, get her, you know what I mean, in that state of
mm,
mind where she's defenseless, they definitely had that. They might not have
yeah,
Yeah,
killed her
yeah,
and murdered her, but they had part in at least drugging her. That's a fact.
yeah. That
yeah,
shit's enough alone.
that's what I'm
Word.
And
saying.
the
Like she
crazy part,
trusted them, and they turned their backs on her.
Bro, can't y'all tell? I knew from the minute they released that footage,
right,
that was not her walking. You could tell the body wasn't the same, the jeans wasn't the
Yeah,
same. That shit was just, you know what it felt like? It felt like because the people were all in the uproar, they just wanted to put something out to calm the people down, and they put that fake phony activist out there lying his ass off. How about he
mm,
seen her walking into the fridge and oh, there was
right, right,
nobody else
right.
around. That was damage control because the people were about to go crazy out in front of that hotel. That
yeah,
was all propaganda. That dude is a paid
I got a
agent,
question.
But yeah,
boule agent, who's just thrown in the mix to calm black people down. That's all that
yeah.
was.
Look,
facts,
That
bro.
was a face to calm
Hello,
black
can y'all
people
hear me?
down.
can I interject real quick?
For sure. Yo,
What's her
my,
name?
I'll be out to go get my haircut, but I'm going to be listening, bro. So everybody in the chat, be easy. Mike, we'll chop it up again and stay on your grizzle, bro.
Thank you, brother.
You already. I'll be
No,
safe.
and stay safe. Stay safe
All right, bro.
out.
Be easy.
Hey, can I ask a question? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, speak up a
Kinda.
little bit louder. Just a little bit louder. Go
Hear
ahead.
me? I got. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Go
Hello?
ahead, ma'am. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, I'm sorry, darling. I have a question. So I was listening to what you streamed for the funeral, and I really appreciate
But you
it.
gotta
Like,
talk up.
you are like the hero for me, at least. At one point, was he mentioning different things that have afflicted Miss Teresa, and then he say the devil came to you and told you, Teresa, you now have to sacrifice your daughter. Did I hear him say that right?
I was going in and out of the
About the
room.
cancer, and then he said, and then he came to sacrifice your daughter. Jesus. I swear I believe that's what that man said, but where I was, it was so low. And of course, I be constantly moving when I'm with you. I'm moving now with you, Shucks. But I want
Right.
somebody to tell me if that's what that man said, because if he said that he's part of the whole, like he basically got up there and told us, if that's what was said, he said it. He said it's Teresa tripping. Okay.
Right. I tell you, hold on. Is my mic on?
Yeah, you good, Mike?
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, ma'am, I was going in and out the room, but I definitely heard him say sacrifice. I heard him say that quite a few times, at least like 3 or 4 times. I heard him say sacrifice. And why would you even use that word? That's number one.
Now I'm talking about the time because
And we got to understand something, that the church is funded by the government. You know what I mean? What you call it, a 501c3, and under those conditions, they have limitations. You cannot talk against the government. You can't basically speak the motherfucking truth. Excuse my language, and all of that. So it's a lot of things that takes place. That's why they keep spewing and saying the same thing when they preach. But anyway, we have a queen in the building, another female. Let's see, Dawn, speak your piece, and then we're gonna go to Auto something. I can't read the rest. So Dawn, and then
Thank you, baby.
you're welcome, love.
Hey, everybody. So I didn't see the funeral, but I really think that something weird did happen to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
It really hurts me to hear about this because all of our young people are pretty much dying off in Chicago. So I'm really praying for us that they really do something to help the young people. I think we really need to come together. So it's really painful for me. So I'm very emotional about it, but
I understand you, love. I understand.
So
peace.
Yeah. If you want to continue, go ahead and please continue your thoughts if you want to.
you can come back to me because I'm kind of emotional about it, but
Okay, love. And again, you make sure you be safe out there. All the females that's listening right now, y'all make sure y'all be safe too, man. If y'all gotta act scared,
be safe.
then be it, because you never know, and especially for the attractive ones. And I'm just women in general, but please, especially the real attractive ones, because there's more eyes on them. Do you get it? So please,
Yeah, real talk.
y'all be real safe, man.
Yeah, and I'm only 27, and just to see that it's really heartbreaking because I love my young people, and I work with the young people, so it really hits home. Like you really have to be prayerful and be mindful of what's going on. So
Yeah, real talk.
You in Chicago? You in Chicago, Dawn?
The question, you in Chicago?
And I'm from Chicago.
Okay. You look familiar. You my friend on Facebook?
Yeah, this is Dawn.
Yeah. Okay, Dawn.
I actually live down the street from the mother.
Wow.
So to see that, I was like, oh my God. I was like, what is
crazy.
going on?
Yeah.
So
when it's that close, yeah, I understand your tears and your emotion. That's close.
Yeah.
You could into her at
That's
the regular store. You could have bumped into her at the regular store.
Right.
So wait, hold on.
And the FYI, the church that she said that did not accept her, that was a lie because the pastor and the first lady is my godparents.
Oh,
So she
wow.
lied about that.
Wow.
Dawn,
I'm the secretary of the choir. We have funerals all the time. So she lied about that.
Dawn, we have to do something together. Like we got to have a one-on-one live stream or something like that, because
some kind of video.
Put yourself out there if you don't want to. You understand what I'm saying? But I would like to ask you, since you're close, since you're very close to the situation, what is the streets? What is the young? Let me say the young kids. What is the young kids thinking on this? Huh?
You said the street?
Yeah, like as far as this situation, what are they saying? Are they saying like Kenneka? I mean, Big Toe and Dusty Rhodes has something to do with it?
Yo, Mike, be careful with that. Mike, be careful with that too.
See, this is the thing. My father was a DD, so, and he's probably still in jail now, so I don't need to ask him. But I can ask around, so I know, people who live in the streets. Personally, I really don't like to get involved in that stuff. So, I mean, I can.
No.
I'll talk to people about church about it, but
I gotta cut you off. Don't do it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What I see, like, I've lived in this neighborhood for years, like, so I know that there's gentrification and things are changing, but it doesn't change the people.
Right.
It does not change the people. It is not. I mean, they're still selling drugs and stuff like that. So it's definitely something, probably like gang affiliated, initiation. I don't know, but
Well, look. Also, I have a question. What about the caliber of men that's available in Chicago from your standpoint? Are there more goons than men out there
Gentlemen,
trying to do right? Are they? Is it
are they
rampant?
more what?
Are there more goons and gangsters out there than guys that's trying to do right and do productive things?
I yes and no, because even if they are out of the game, they still affiliated some type of way. Like they might move, but they still affiliated with them. They might um like it's more of like you won't know who is who. You know what I mean? Like you won't know. It's kind of more of like you have to pretty much be careful what you say because they don't always wear their colors. They
Yeah, I
ain't
feel
gonna
you.
put their colors on purpose so you can like figure out who they are. So it's not like that. It's more. I would
right.
say they're more sneaky. It's something more to it. And as far as the girls, if they was trying to be initiated, they could have well done that because a lot of the initiations require that you sacrifice a loved one.
Damn,
Wow.
that's crazy.
So
Mm.
I mean, like you said before, like you don't know who knows somebody else, and it's very
Right.
it's very underground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's funny when you
Everybody
look
is
on it.
crooked.
Yeah, when you look on their friends list, they all friends with each other in a sense through somebody, through a mutual friend. That's like when you look on
Mm.
Facebook, it says mutual friends. They
Yeah,
all
yeah.
mutual friends through mutual friends. So it could have been easily set up. Like,
Right.
yeah,
But it's like, so that's why I
Right.
went to Facebook. I said, let me make sure I'm not friends with mutual friends with nobody. I was like, snip, snip, cut off. Cause,
Right.
but see, I'm not even involved in that. I grew up in the church. I never was in the streets. I have a twin brother as well. And luckily, my brother was not into the game. And my mother,
That's
she
good.
raised us in church. So we were lucky. And we never was like in the streets like that. So we
Can
are
I ask
pretty
you a
much
question?
grateful for that. Yeah.
Um, Now, since you know about the GDs and stuff like that was going on a little bit out there, has there ever been a connection between uh, GDs and like I say powerful like white people or politicians or because it's almost like
Well, I'll
that's what
tell
it
you
is
this.
going
My
on some
cousin, he is
sort.
a police officer. Okay. He was the state rep. So I
hmm
work closely in
Okay.
politics as well. And I know for a fact that there are
Okay.
crooked police in Chicago. We all know that.
yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
So we already know that if there is crooked police and they have higher ups, it's easy for them to edit film or to make a quick call like that.
Right.
yeah,
Right. Yeah, that's
So
exactly
it's a connection between the streets and the police. Not all
right.
police are bad, but the ones who are have history
yeah,
and clout over other people. So you can't forget that. So
And the thing is, you don't never know who those crooked ones are.
yeah.
exactly.
Real talk, 'cause they
And
always
see that
undercover.
they're hiring more police officers. They're training more people to become police officers. And so I feel bad for the young people who are training and stuff like that, and they still are in the streets. So I don't agree with that, but I just don't want to see more young people dying off because it's already sad enough.
I think just like Phil had said earlier about we need to speak to more of these gang members out there, like these GD affiliates and stuff like that. Like I
And
think
see about that, I don't know. Like some like not, they might talk to you about that, but some won't because they don't want to be singled out. But I would say those who
right, but
used to be in it, like one of my family, they've been in jail and been involved in stuff like that. But it's really hard to get people to pull people out the streets because Even now, I
Right.
don't see churches going out in the streets and actually
I was
talking to
gonna
people.
say.
And that's the
I was
most
gonna
thing
say
that's like irritating to me, because it's like
that.
I work with the youth department at my church, and I say, you all, the enemy is smarter. I say we have to work with the young people, and we have to meet them halfway. You can't just say, "Oh, come to the church," and you can't dress a type of way and then judge
Right.
them.
Exactly.
So who are you to say what they should and should not do?
When your ass even coming out there to even try to convert them, so you just take the money on
Right.
Sunday and preach
Stuff
that same old
irritates me.
shit that you've been taught to speak, but your ass ain't out on the front lines trying to really save lives. No, you ain't saving
Right.
lives.
That's
You're
why
raping
I don't
lives.
judge anybody, and even the higher ups, I don't put them on a pedestal because you
They
know
scared. They scared of them kids. They scared of them kids out there. Them church folk. They old. They up there and they scared of them
Not
kids.
all of them. Not all of them. They got reformed and former gang members. I know there's at least one or two in each church who say, "Well, I've been there, done that, man. I changed my life around." Not all of them, but there's a small percentage who did change their life, who's in church. Those are the ones that have the better connection.
Yo, Mike, they considered washed up by the youth. Though you washed up, son. You
Hey,
already
that's
heard.
fact though.
That's
Yo,
That's
why.
Mike,
fact.
you heard that before, Mike. Come on, son.
Yeah, of course. That's
They
why
be
we
having
need
shit
to.
like that in movies.
We have to do stuff like this to change the frequency. This is why these kind of chats right here, it go global. And like this may touch somebody to make somebody want to go outside and be like, you know what, man, I just seen this live stream of Mike Larry or whoever the channel may be. Yo, let me just chat
Facts,
for
bro.
you. So it's all about sparking that motherfucking thought in the brain. Some ways
Yeah.
this is thoughts to change the frequency.
And see, that's
That's
one
all
thing,
that's
bro.
what we
Like,
want.
people don't understand how powerful music is. Like, nowadays, man, if you really look at it, bro, don't nobody really get motivation from music or get the idea to do something right just from listening to a song like you would back in the day. And this
Right.
shit crazy, bro, because it's like we can make this chat every single day, every day, but it's not gonna get around like one track would. You feel me? One song.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. It's
Right.
just, I want to get into the mindset of the gang member, see where he's coming from, see what they've been through in order to gauge how much of a fight do they have ahead of them. Because I work in mental health too, Mike, just to let you know. I work for the Office of Mental Health, even though my views are my own and not by them, being that I mentioned it, even my
Right.
field. But I've been doing it for 4 years. And I embed myself in anything that I do psychologically. You know, the psychology field has always intrigued me. So when I took on the challenge, I also did a lot of research and understand that trauma shapes the way who we come as a person, personality, our environment, the trauma within our environment. I couldn't imagine living down the block, you know, from the situation like where Dawn is. Even though I lived in the projects, we seen things. We've been traumatized to, you know, people getting beat down. Especially if you grew up in a crack era. If you actually grew up in a crack era, it was some real stuff right before your eyes, man. I just want to emphasize that it was
Yeah.
no joke. People was getting beat down, hit over the head with bats, shot, people thrown off the roof. Yo, any day, every day, it was something, son. That drug itself making family members kill, do things to each other that was, you know, crazy and immoral. Fresh, when crack was fresh and at its height, it was crazy. It was very, very dramatic. I was probably around 10 years old, but you have to, you know, overcome that. And it's easier said than done. But I just want to, like I said, I just want to get into the gang member's head and see, you know, how can I influence him out of it, or what would it take, and let him know this is the path you got to take. This is the fight I'm going up against. You have to do in order to change yourself. And it's up to that gang member to say, you know what? Either I ain't gonna be nothing ever. I'm always gonna be this till I die, or I'm tired of this. You know, so that's that.
Right. Nah, because I was reading something, so somebody sent me a message. So actually, the one that said about die and all that shit, but she didn't mean it that way. But I'm definitely trying to break down what the fuck she meant. But anywho, let's do any of y'all have anything to say? I want to go back to Star just for a brief second.
Can I say one thing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go right
ahead. Conscious one, man. How y'all doing?
Good.
Peace, family.
All right. I just want to touch on one thing. I mean, well, two things actually. I want to touch on. You said how you would get into the minds of these kids. First of all, we got to start going to these youth houses and these detention centers and letting these kids know what resources they have when they get out.
Right.
So a lot of times, a lot of these kids, you know, that's the first thing. If you really want to get one of them jokers a one-on-one, that's where you have to start from. You know, I'm trying to start a program. I'm out actually in Jersey, but the closest one to me is North. And I'm trying to start a program as far as that, man, like letting these kids know what kind of resources they got, that they ain't got to be no gangsters. They ain't got to be devil, you know what I'm saying, little demons out here. But as far as the case, man, I've done, like, I don't know, for some reason, man, once I seen Mike Larry first video, it says ever since then, I just been watching this shit, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Let's get my language. Trying to figure out what was going on. But I'm gonna tell you like this: the two clues is the dude with the blue shirt on and the girl, the one sitting on his lap. They the ones who drugged her up. And then what they did was they switched the scene. When she went, I don't know, did y'all hear the part when she was like, "What is this?" Didn't you see that the cake that it went off and they went in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Then when they came back out, then when it came back, and then also I want y'all to check this out. I seen a video where it was they was saying that it was a girl that was sitting on top of her. Did y'all seen that video?
Yeah, but I don't think that was her though. But go ahead.
Now check it out. But look, let me put you on something. If you notice, when Kenneka was drinking and she was standing up, right, the girl was in the corner by the door. If you look at the video, she's standing right there. And the next time you see her, she's sitting on top of her. Now that was something that I caught because, all right, when you see the guy doing, you see that he, like, if you notice that it's different times going on. But the first time when she's over in the corner and she like leaning towards her friend and she's like, "What is this?" And then it stops. Then they go in the bathroom. You can see the dude with the blue shirt go in the bathroom. Everybody else come out the bathroom. And then when you, like I said, but the girl was in the corner though. But nonetheless though, that dude and that girl is brother and sister. The one that was sitting on his lap. Huh?
They had two rooms too. They had two different rooms.
Yeah.
Exactly. But check it out. That dude, the one, listen, that's the only ones you need to focus on is the one with the, because you can see him give her the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why ain't nobody focusing on them two characters or whatever.
So like, what's that shit with Monifa boyfriend? They saying he did some shit, right?
Man, that's all them decoys. All we need to do is worry about the dude with the blue shirt and the girl with the white shirt. The one that she gave it to him. And then when she came out, you could tell that they changed the scene because when she came out, the fake Kenneka was standing right there. I don't believe none of them videos is Kenneka. I don't believe none of them is. I believe that she never left that room. I'm telling you. I'm saying from my observation and what I've been seeing, like, seriously. From my observation, from what I seen, and like I said, I didn't focus on the mother. I already know that it's other things at hand. But if you really want to get to the bottom of it, we gotta question them two. Them the two. Now, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta question them because they did something to her.
But what'll be crazy though is if she died in that room, because it's like, bro, if she died in there, how the hell could they move her body down to the freezer without even people visiting the hotel? Like, I understand they edit the footage and shit, but you got people who, you know, come out their rooms.
Bro,
not 2, 3
stuff that you see.
3 in the morning, these hotels is really dead. And like you said, if you got two people or one person that work there, they already know the escape route.
True.
That's right.
They know how to get there. There's back ways to get there. It's all that shit. But just to end all that in a nutshell, man, we have a lot of theories or ways to know that this is what happened.
Yeah.
All right. There's enough tainted evidence out there for us to come to a conclusion. It happened this way. It happened that way. It happened that way. But in overall, we are never ever going to get justice. We are never going to know.
You're never going to know
this
for sure.
situation here, it just has to instill in us, especially our Black women or women in general. Let me throw that out there. Women in general.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'm talking about my queens here too. So let's nobody feel no type of way out there.
Mm-hmm.
So women in general, but I'm specifically talking to y'all already know. Just you have to just move a little carefully now, more carefully. It's don't even accept a drink unless you know it just been bought and you open it yourself and see if you hear the little crackling sound, or you buy your own glass at the bar. You never leave your glass.
Bring your own drink. Don't
Right.
accept it.
Or bring your own fucking drink.
I tell y'all what, when I go to parties, I don't even drink.
I want to say. Another thing I want to say is that for my young people, and I love my young people, and my thing is I really pray that they are careful with the people that they associate themselves with, because you can't trust anybody.
Right.
Not even your family.
You're right.
You know, so that's why I want young people to be more in tune with God. They don't even have to go to church. It's just be more in tune with God, because you can't trust nobody. Because I have, I've been in church all my life, and I know if something don't feel right, I'm gonna leave. Trust my first instinct.
Yeah, you'll feel that
Trust
energy.
the gut. And because I grew up in the church, that's the gut, quote unquote, is the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost will tell you, don't go out with these people. Don't stay out too late. Don't talk to this person. Don't trust this person. If your own family, it really hurts, but it's the truth. And so that's why I'm so emotional about it, because I don't know what's going on in my city, and it just makes me, it just hurts,
Let me ask you a question, Don. I heard somebody say a while ago, before this even happened to Kenneka, that in Chicago that they used to just walk in the alley and there'd be crates of guns. Because it's like, where are these motherfuckers getting all these brand new high tech guns and we ain't making a goddamn.
You already know, because the city, the government plants drugs, plant guns into the city.
Right.
It goes back to years before, when just crack and all this other stuff. I mean, they lacing weed. Like, you can't even smoke weed no more without even knowing it's laced.
Right. Yeah, I thought I got.
So you can't trust nobody.
Hey, can I be honest with y'all for a second?
Speak your piece. All right, tell your wife to calm down back there. Your sister.
No, you good. She on the phone.
Right.
All right, do your thing. What you got to say?
Me?
What you talking to me? A1?
No.
Yeah, Demetrius.
Like, I'm at the point where I don't even trust my own mama no more. Like, the one that gave birth to me, I don't even turn my back on her.
Yo,
damn, that's deep.
Now that's a little extra. I get it.
Hey, that's deep.
But if she up there cutting some onions and shit, just with that sharp knife, just make sure you stay on point. She might sell your kidney, nigga.
Cause like, when I say you can't trust nobody, I mean nobody.
You can't. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story, a personal story. Like I said, my father was VD. He was in jail, and I, came back to our house and was still doing the same stuff, selling drugs and stuff. And let me tell you how God works. He ended up getting shot because I guess he owed somebody some money. And we ended up having to run out the house and call the police on him, because he was just bringing so much to our lives. And we was cool, but he's still doing the same stuff. So it's like, people who are involved in gangs, it's like you can't really expect them to change unless they want to.
Yeah.
And I forgive my father for that, but I see him as a regular person, a stranger as well, but a regular person who is lost. Like, men are lost and they need guidance and a mentor. And without men
Damn
having
sure.
mentors, how can the young ladies have mentors?
Yeah, it's true.
Who can they look up to? You know, so just have, where was Kenneka's father in all this?
Right.
Yeah, but what about the stepfather as well? Because nobody ain't talk. See, this is where whoever who like to do research, you probably got to go through a lot of channels to probably find out who the father is and who the stepfather is, because that guy, that was I guess that's her boyfriend. Is that her father? It would have been said, so that must be her stepdad. You know what I'm saying? That must be her mom's boyfriend, not Kenneka's dad. So
off and on. It's probably the off and on, because I seen a YouTube where they went to mother's Facebook, and it was highlighting a man. If there's a stable man in the household, and they was looking at her put, oh, I'm single. And then 4 months later, I'm locked up. I'm locked down with a man. And then 3 months later, I'm single again. And then for 4 months, she'll find someone again for 4 or 5 months, but it looked like it was the same guy. So it just could have been on and off.
But what irritated me was that she was just acting like nothing happened, going live all the time. Like, if I lost my daughter, I wouldn't even want to look at her on Facebook. I wouldn't even want to touch any social media.
I want to thank y'all. I love y'all. And Jesus said, y'all, he love y'all. And make sure you come in peace now. You could come. You could join. Come in peace. Motherfucker, what about, who's the motherfucker who did it? Why y'all ain't telling me goddamn nothing? What the fuck is going on? That's the shit that it's like, this is not common anymore.
No, it's to me, I'll be honest. I feel like she felt like she liked all the attention.
Yeah.
Not to, be mean, but it seemed like, who goes live that many times? All the time you go on live, you could be doing something else.
Right.
Praying on your knees. Lord, let me see what, guide me, what's going on, talking to people, grieving, something. But going live and showing people, what friends she has and all that, that's fine, okay, but what else?
Right.
To me, it just doesn't make sense. Why are you going live every 10 seconds? Like, it's a show. It's not a circus. This is your daughter's life.
Y'all, I got a question.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
So, like, during the funeral, did I hear the preacher say that God called Kenneka home?
Yeah.
Home? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like
that's why I said
I didn't see the funeral.
Change. The theology needs to change. I'm sorry, Dawn, but the theology needs to change with that one. You shouldn't, like Mike said. Why would God put her through that in order to call her back?
I mean, like, if he really wanted to call her home, she could have just died in her sleep. Like,
that's exactly what I said. Why would he look down and put this girl through all of the worst things that can happen to a person just to bring her home, instead of not putting her to sleep or just letting her live, period?
Right.
What the fuck? This why that I want people who are Christian and things to really try to understand. There are some good pastors. I'm not saying there isn't. There are some good-hearted people who just gravitated towards being a Christian or a Baptist to do a better good. So I get that, and I will never take that from you or even try to convert you. But I will say, we have to look at who's the pastor, who's all the rest of the goddamn names. Okay, those are just like, it's so much of a oh my god, of a doctrine that I really don't want to be disrespectful, because that this is a touchy subject, but the shit that pastor said, man, it makes you, they would say it with so much conviction and eloquence.
I didn't see it.
meaning strong feeling. That's what eloquence means, a strong feeling and things of that nature. He got y'all in the pocket, got y'all in the zone. We are spiritual, high frequency people. So once that's what they do. That's why they yell and scream and all that, and just say shit that it make you think, but it go over your head. So you gotta really catch shit that they say.
It's all about their delivery.
Like he just looked down and said, "Okay, this is the day."
What God you talking about?
Look. Now this is devil's advocate. What's to say if
I really don't know.
What's to say if she died in her sleep, she wouldn't have touched this many people? World, is he using her to say that look where we at in life with our morals? Is God using her as the way? Now I can understand him say that. Like, listen, this is a message of God showing us that we not moral in the way. It's not supposed to happen if we are forward rational thinking beings. And if we feel our life of positivity, this is not supposed to happen. So,
hey Phil, you kind of breaking up.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you holding the mic. Yeah.
Yeah. If he said it like that, then I could receive it better.
Go ahead.
You know, and understood. You know, that's the breakdown I was looking for.
I definitely agree on both sides. I definitely agree with what you said, of course, because he could have made this happen to bring us all together. Right now, a lot of tragic things bring people more close. It's hard, it's sad to see, but like real
It
bad
shouldn't have to, but it
situations.
does.
Yeah, so it's almost like it's imminent, like it was premeditated, like it was it's supposed to have happened for us to wake up and see and come together like how we doing now. So yeah, I can think about it in that way. I could think about it that way. I'm not gonna 100% lean on it, but I could understand that. That's a fact. So,
it's like,
but I'm gonna close a little bit after one. So, you know, but let's keep going. So we got. I'm gonna give us like another 15, 20 minutes. So, because I gotta do
but
some
yeah,
things.
like, you know, it's good when black people come together, you know, because of tragedies and shit like that. But then it's like on the other hand too, it's bad when we come together because of some shit other black people did. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like we basically taking 2 steps forward, but then taking 2 steps back because it's like we together because this nigga killed this nigga or this dude did this to this girl or you know whatever.
Right.
I think there are 2 people in custody though. There are 2. It should be 2 people in custody. I seen that being reported on Facebook.
Word.
So I have a question. So why is it taking us so long? Taking us so long to get a autopsy? What happened to her?
It's inconclusive.
Yeah, and the thing that's so crazy about that is like
It's been like 3 weeks, 4.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
And it's like, no knock on Kenneka, but it's like she just your average girl that lives in Chicago. You feel me? So it's like, why are they making this thing such a big deal? Like, why get all our attentions if y'all not even gonna give us everything? It's like they just playing with us or some shit. They didn't have to, you know, put this on the news. They didn't have to release no fake videos. They really didn't have to do any of that shit. For real, for real. They could have just ignored the whole thing like they ignored hell of other shit. But they decided to give this attention.
Well,
So like,
I think the people did. The people gave us attention. Gave it attention.
They chasing ratings. So sorry to cut you up, brother. I apologize for that. They like how it was getting a buzz all over the internet. So they had no choice. Well, some of them, not all of them. Some wanted that ratings too. So they probably knew the truth. They was only going to give what they want to give the viewers. Their news
just
channel.
using niggas for ratings.
Using for ratings.
It's all about ratings.
Give a fuck. Because it was hardly no coverage. That's why the internet is great, and that's why it's great. It's a double-edged sword, depending on what you're looking for.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So do we know whether or not she was alive before she was put in the freezer?
It doesn't even matter now, but it could have been.
No, we don't know.
But we'll never know though. We'll never know.
We would never know. Kush, thank you, brother Kush. I appreciate you. And everybody who donated, Super Chat and PayPal, I appreciate y'all. Each and last one of y'all, thank you very much.
My question is, why is that freezer even unlocked?
It was an abandoned.
Why was the kitchen even open? It was supposed to be abandoned.
Like, why was it even open?
Then, one thing that's crazy to me is like the fact that they were able to even get a double. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a black girl, so it's like, damn, in her mind, she was willing to do this shit, like, for money, I guess. But it's just like, damn, she don't give a fuck about the whole situation with Kenneka.
Yeah, but I
And
still.
honestly, at one point, I thought that they did this for not only for ratings, because I'm into film as well. I know I know all about media and how they work.
Right.
But a second thing is with Trump trying to shed some light on Chicago and try to put a dim on us. This could be another thing as well that they could have brought up. You know.
Right. Right. And if Trump ain't really talk about Puerto Rico and what's going on over there, he definitely ain't gonna be talking about no goddamn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, yeah, man.
He doesn't know what he's doing because the last thing he should be worried about is who's kneeling down for the flag.
Yeah,
that's the last thing he should be worrying about.
You want to think about that?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Go ahead.
I was talking about Trump yesterday, bro, and it's like it's crazy how he acts like he's one of us. And I ain't saying like one of us is a black person, but just as your average everyday pedestrian, like dudes on Twitter tweeting his opinions and shit. He's adding, players and stuff. Like, dude, you're the president. Like, you're supposed to be, acting like, you feel me? Like, you're just higher above that shit. Like, you shouldn't be on social media. You shouldn't be looking into what's popping in the news and shit like that. Not,
Why
pop
are you
culture
tweeting?
news.
Go have a life.
Yeah, like, go do your work.
Right.
He don't really know the presidency shit like that. He's just regurgitating like any other president, but he really don't know anything about politics. That's why he got.
They happy about that though. They using Trump.
The people who really know that's in his cabinet and his
they really running shit.
Because they steer him into what they want, even though they're gonna do it anyway. But they really got a real dummy.
You'd be surprised who he knows in Chicago. Do you not see the Trump Tower downtown? I mean, I went to Vegas 2 years ago. I'm like, Trump Tower. Everywhere I look, Trump Tower.
Yeah, but
he was planning this.
Let's understand the Trump Towers. He really don't own that stuff. It's just the name. He don't have a lot of them. He's in bankrupt. And let me say this about this one video. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna say it any fucking way. I don't care. There's a certain group of people who don't call themselves white, who don't call themselves black. It's this small minority who is called the chosen people of God. If that don't fucking ring to y'all, then you need a special push. Okay? Now these people said themselves they own basically Donald Trump. He's so much in debt to so many banks and so many people who calls themselves the chosen people, and he says specifically that they're gonna let him. He's worth more alive to them. He's worth more alive. He said it himself. Yeah. It's an interview, so they letting him live. You know what I mean? He's trying to use it in another way when he mean by live is like basically whatever the case may be. He used another way, but we know he really meant we keeping them alive, breathing, motherfuckers. So a lot of shit happening with Trump is really a reason.
Yeah, real talk, bro. And the people who telling him what to do, that's really who our president is. It's like we don't even really know who the fuck the president is because it can't be Trump. He's not making no real decisions for real.
Oh, of course not.
Hell no.
So it's like, who is? You feel me? Like, who the fuck is it? We don't even know.
I would say Obama is the most intelligent minority we've had as president.
Real talk. And
he did all that he could.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I bet you the stuff he wanted to do that he couldn't do. He probably got in trouble for some of the things he did. He probably really went out his way to do certain things.
Because the Senate has more power.
Because the president, they got to answer to somebody.
Yeah, the Senate has more power.
And that's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I'd be wondering. Like the president, he has to answer to somebody. So whoever he answered to, who does that person has to answer to? And then, so on and so forth. Like who really running everything? That
He
person got
probably
to be
wanted to say
evil as
more,
fuck,
but he couldn't say nothing. He probably wanted to
right?
say, "Run,
Can I
y'all,
interject?
move, do
I'm gonna,
something," but
I'm
he
gonna
couldn't say
interject
it.
real quick. Sorry to cut y'all off. I hate when people do that. Like when I talk about those people who call themselves the Jews, you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to tell me. I'm talking about the people in the chat. I am very astute, very well versed in a lot of this stuff. I know they are converts. I could break down their whole history if I wanted to. I'm very in tune. I know they are not the real ones. Y'all don't have to tell me. I'm very aware. Please believe me. I'm very aware, but they are in control. But
Oh
anywho,
yeah.
I want to close out, and I want everybody to give they 2 or 3 minutes of whatever they want to say, and
Mm-hmm.
I would just say that Dawn and all the ladies out there, y'all just be safe, things in that nature. So we're gonna start with Don, then we go to Demetrius, then Lionel, then Chris, and then excuse me, Phil, and then we're gonna end it there. So go ahead, Queen, please say your peace, love. And
First,
thank
I
you.
want to say thank you for having me, and I appreciate you all for your passion in this. And I want to say that let's work together
Right.
on helping the young people, no matter where you are. Be there for them, and be mindful and watchful, and just keep your eyes open. Do some research and ask questions because they do not want us to know anything. So really, really do your research, and don't be afraid to stand out and be different.
Right.
Be different. So thank you, and God bless you all.
Same to you, and stay in touch. Don't be a stranger, Dawn. All right, keep in touch.
I sure won't. Yep.
All right, go ahead, Demetrius, speak your piece.
I gotta restart it. Hello.
All right,
Okay,
let's go
I
to the
got a
other
couple
queen
things
first.
I
Let's go
want
to
to.
the other queen first. Shadow, speak your piece. We closing out, so say your last words.
Okay, so the young man that said that we would never really find out, I really kind of agree with him because there's so much tainted stuff, and I believe it comes from a higher than just the average those that were there. The other thing, I understand the whole ideal of even in her own way. We really can't tell nobody how to grieve. She might be numb. She might be in devastated shock. She just lost a child. It sounds like she had cancer recently and some more extra stuff going on. But I do get what people say, well, it don't seem like we don't know what people are actually when they get behind closed doors in their car, in their bathroom, they could really be going through the most. And then the other thing, we got to forgive these preachers. They've been improperly trained for years. For years, they've been improperly trained, and it's people like y'all that are coming about making a lot of people come into the light. A lot of people are starting to get an understanding of to the slave master giving us this book and teaching us that just like he said, God called her home. That ain't even scripture. I ain't seen that nowhere in the scripture where when you die, it's because God called you home. And I know my word well, you understand? I might not live it. But what I'm saying is we coming hard on some of these preachers. Somebody needs to knock on their doors and start trying to educate them.
Right.
Because a lot of them are just bottom line stuck. As far as us sticking together, this is, I want to see somebody actually implement a program where they're going to join together just in that area alone, because this is typical. This is so typical. The baby will be forgotten, so the front of our mind, it happens with all of our people. It happens all the time with all of our people. Like, we're so gung-ho and we're lovey-lovey and kumbaya today. Tomorrow, I'm going to see you and you're this, that, and the third to me, which ain't nothing nice. Somebody got to hit the ground and say, you know what, I'm going to keep making it happen. But who's really going to do that? Take that role in the community and keep pushing this. That 60s doing all that protest, they did that stuff for a long time. It didn't just fade out. You feel me? So every community, every city has different communities in it. All the heads of the communities, somebody needs to be initiative and pull it together and put this stuff together that we can keep these type of situations. I'm not gonna say we're gonna eliminate it, but we can definitely keep it at a minimum. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. And again, I just want to thank you because, like, every day I'm with you, and I just think you are just a God sent. God that's calling people home. And that's how
Right.
I really believe it. I believe that God uses people like you, and I'm thankful for it. All right, bye, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you, Queen. Oh, damn, she just left that quick. Oh, no.
I'm here. I just faded my face.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. This is on you, family.
Yeah, so I just want people to be mindful of how we treat each other. You don't want to give anyone the real reason to militarize in your neighborhood, and that's where I want to really tell the people. If things get to those levels where they perceive they have to occupy your space, it doesn't really look good for you as far as your future. And the perception of the other people on the outside looking in is that you can't be helped, like you're a lost cause. So I want
Going in and out, family. Going in and out,
yeah.
family.
Hello, yeah. I want the youth to refrain from
That's better right there.
yeah. I want the youth to refrain from calling themselves savages. I want the youth, the female youth, from refrain from looking at promiscuous women as role models. I'm gonna need the brothers to that's doing something positive to extend their hand to a brother that's looking to seek help and get out their position. That's what us that's doing good should do to those that's not doing well. Should at least help them with guidance of information, if not some type of monetary opportunity or gain from time to time. And that's
Right.
really what I want. That's what I really want to share. Don't allow them to militarize into your neighborhood. If you do these crimes, they will be forced to. I think we should just try to focus on being productive, and that's it. I'll close out.
Peace, Phil. I'm gonna call you later, family. You already know. I got you.
All right, one.
Demetrius. Dawn, do you want anything else to say? If you choose to, that's fine with me. If you have any more, I definitely got you, Demetrius and Lionel. Do you have anything more to say, Dawn, if you want to?
She on mute. I don't know if she know it or not though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But she still can hear me if she on. Do you have any more words?
Tell me how I work this. No, I just want to say thank you so much for being a good example, and to you, Mike. And I watch all your videos, and you could be a great investigator, but you don't know it yet. So, but yeah, I watched it. I watched it in detail, and you were on point, like 100%. You know,
I appreciate
keep doing what you're doing, and you be safe as well. And
thank you, beautiful.
you also watch, you know, the people you have around you. That's for everybody, you know.
Right.
So
that's
about it. I said my piece, and yeah.
All right, thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. All right, Demetrius is on you.
Thank you.
I just want to tell not only the ladies, but also the guys out there, just watch your back, man. Watch your surroundings. Like, trust your gut. If it don't feel right, it ain't right, you know?
Right.
Just trust your instincts. Trust your gut. Mike, you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if you finished or not, brother. That's fine. That's fine. Any more to say? Go ahead. Continue,
bro. This for Mike right here. If I wasn't on a budget and low on money, I would donate to you, bro.
All right.
But like,
that's what's...
I'm just a broke college student right now.
Look, man, you in college, stay in college. That's fine, man. Just watching is good enough for me, man. I don't want everybody just to think that it's about the money. Viewing and just being there, that is good enough. You understand? Damn,
Yeah.
somebody calling me right now. Hold on 1 second, please. I know this is rude, but hold on, please. Hey, can I call you back? Because I'm live. I'm about to close out. I'm gonna call you back less than 5 minutes. Less than 5. Oh shit, well, they hung up that quick, but goddamn it, I ain't calling back. Fuck out of here.
This nigga.
But again, let me reiterate. I don't want anybody to think it's just all about money. Just subscribing and listening is good as well. So I just want people to understand that and support. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. If you have it to spare, hey, I got a PayPal link. Shit, I don't know which other buttery way y'all want me to give it to y'all. Not you, Dimitri, just general. Just, you know, please support when you can. That's all I can say. And if you can't, just watch. You know, just tune in. You know, that's a good substitute. You dig? So
yeah, because this whole thing is really like, this should open a lot of people's eyes to what's going on in the world. And if it can happen there, it can happen to you, to anybody. So just be careful.
Right. I feel you. If you finish, let's move on to Lionel. That's Lionel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm right.
All right.
Yeah.
Speak your piece, family.
But yeah, man, just, you know, for the people watching, y'all, just stay strong, man. You know, look out for your people and just believe in the young and wise. We gotta get a lot of young people to be wise, so they could tell their friends, you know, what we telling them, and they pass the message on. Whenever, you know, when I was younger and I got advice from older dudes, and they put me on game and stuff, you know, it made me feel good. I got that knowledge, you know. I ain't feel like I had to overthink certain situations and shit like that. So then that gave me motivation, like, well, hey, if this got me feeling like this, let me go ahead and tell my homies so we can feel the same way. And then, you know, trickle down like that. But I'd always got to start somewhere. You feel me?
That's right.
You know, people just got to get their mindset together, man. There's too much hate. And it's like, you want to love the internet, but then again, you hate it too. Because it's like, with the internet, man, people will look for stuff to hate on. Like, they'll go to Mike video and it might go live. They can't wait to find something to say. You feel me? Just a little tiny thing to pick at. Like, let me find a flaw or some shit like that. You know, and that's just with anybody. And it's just like, why do people always want to find something to hate on? And it's just for attention. Like, people got to start wanting attention so bad and just live. You feel me? Just chill. Like, people too caught up in opinions. And people just too caught up with the waves and wanting to do what's popular. Like, just do you. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. You definitely that was well said, man.
I just wish we could come together before the tragedy instead of waiting until after.
But see, that's the thing, bro. We got people coming together. Example, we coming together, you feel me? It won't gonna happen, you know, ASAP, but it happens, you feel me? And it's still gonna happen. You're gonna have different people who come together. That's just the problem, bro. We're so far away from each other. You feel me? It's hard to find people where you live at or near you that's actually really cool. It's usually that motherfucker who live miles away from you. You feel me? And that's the crazy thing about it. But, you know, that's just life though. You feel me? And then, you know, everything I got out of this chat, I could tell my homies who live around here, hey, yo, look, man, I had a conversation on YouTube. Shit was dope. Let me break it down to you. Y'all do the same. And you feel me? And then the messages trickle down like that.
Exactly. Yep.
And these situations are only getting worse. They're not getting any better. We got to do something.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, we have to do something, man, because the white people ain't going to do shit for us. And there's no knock on any white person watching this. Don't be like, oh, you know, we're all not bad. You know, we know that. You know, we know all white people aren't bad. But, you know.
Like, for me, it just keeps getting closer to home.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, and then, you know, it's just crazy, bro, the whole light skin thing. How, like, I see a lot of black women who's like, oh, I want to have mixed babies. So it's like, damn, you feel me? It's going to be to a point where you rarely see a dude who both his parents are black. That's where it's getting.
Can I ask you a question? Demetrius, how old are you? And Lionel, how old are you? Because that seemed like some young bloods, which is a great thing. How old
I'm
are y'all?
22.
18.
Cool. Now
Yeah,
y'all
man.
see
I grew up, bro. I'm telling you, I grew up with 80 babies, bro. That's like all I hung out with, which is 80s babies, man. And they put me on the game, and they made me want to put my homies on the game. That's why I always say believe in the young and wise, bro, because we gonna grow up spitting game early. You feel me? It's not gonna be a nigga who just now started talking good and he about 27 or some shit like that. Like we've been talking like this since teenagers. You feel me?
Right.
See, I stay watching myself because it really wasn't that long ago. I lost my best friend 2 blocks from my house.
That's real.
And I'm like, okay, that could have very easily been the other way around. Like, could have been me instead of him.
Yeah.
I want you, Demetrius, and Lionel to I could keep in contact with y'all fellas, and you know what I mean, we could correspond and stuff like that. And then when I go live, we need the young ones. We need the youngest. We need the young, fresh.
Hey, I'm down for that, man.
For sure.
We got some smart young ones out there, and I want to reach all y'all. For
hey,
real.
Man, real talk, bro. I'm down. I just got chills from the thought of it, bro.
I really appreciate that, man. And that's the thing out there, the people that's in the chat room. This is what it's all about.
Real talk.
I'm 36. Enemy. This is what it's all about. So when I said before, where is the new leaders? Here it is, right here.
I appreciate that, man.
Just be careful, Mike. Watch yourself, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say that too. You feel me? Because it's like, you know, this is your channel. You feel me?
Like that type of videos.
Yeah, they're gonna hate this whole conversation, and just knowing this whole chat came from your page. You feel me? You know, that's somewhat kind of heat, but that's respect at the same time because you're willing to take that just to spread this love.
Like I don't even know if I'm safe being on here, but hey.
Hey man, you stand for what you believe in, regardless. You feel me? Ain't no fear when it's shit like this. Like I ain't scared at all. You know, I'm loving it. You feel me? I love every single second of it.
I just want people. Hold on for a second. I want people to understand. Whoever's listening, even agents or the alphabet boys, whoever, the shadow people, whoever, or just fucking lunatic.
Right.
I just want to know, at the end of the day, I am well diverse. I am not a fucking politician. I am not a leader. You're a leader. This is generally speaking. I am not an investigator. I don't work for no PI firm. I'm just not one dimensional or just focus on harsh situations like this. I touch on a lot of things, but the innate person in me is about black love because we need it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reach out to my youngest, so I'm gonna have segments where it's gonna be very serious. And just thinking about it, while it's on my mind, I got to have live streams with the grown men and the young men. I need to have a live with just grown men and the young men and build and have a conversation like that. So whoever is listening, I'm going to put my email in there. Please let me know if y'all ready to do that. I do have some guys in mind. You and Demetrius and Lionel, I'm going to have my email inside the description box. So once I finish this, I'm going to put everything there. I want y'all better hit me up under an hour. Let me know who you are, Lionel. You put your name, Demetrius.
Hey, I just sent my email to the group chat.
All right, so we definitely got to do that. We have to do that. I want that to happen. All right, so
you want me to hit you up on YouTube or what?
No.
On the Hangout shit.
No, I'm gonna put my email in the description box. Once this video is finished and upload, just go to the description box, or you could get a pin if y'all have a pin. I just give it to y'all right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So just let me know, and I'm gonna put it in the chat right now too. Put in my email address right now. because we definitely need to have this. I just want to let everybody know I'm not perfect. So there's gonna be people who know me and say like, "Oh, that nigga, I know that nigga Mike Lie. He ain't perfect."
All right, hold on. Let me get a pen.
But at the end of the day, our minds is on two different frequencies. You may know me, and yes, I'm not fucking perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I curse. I fucking smoke. I like to have sex. You know what I mean? I'm just not a perfect person, but I do have a good heart as well. So there's a balance with me.
All right, I'm ready.
So, you ready, family? It's PTAH ASAR 2016 at gmail.com.
2016?
Yeah. PTAH ASAR 2016 at Gmail.
All right.
PTAH.
Yeah. ASAR 2016 at gmail.com. Patah Asar 2016 at gmail.com.
I got it.
Got it.
And I want y'all to stay in touch. I was gonna say some more stuff, but this ended very well.
Yeah.
All right. So this is good enough for me. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I will be having a live stream tomorrow night with the panel. You know, everybody, Class Act, Nicole, T Money, Kush, bring your ass in here this time.
Yeah.
All right,
Stay
Kush,
sharp,
bring
y'all.
your ass in tomorrow. And everybody else that's on the panel, man. Darnell, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, with that being said, I appreciate y'all family for real. And after this, y'all, the funeral is done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
And I know y'all like, Mike, nigga, we should be telling you that, Mike. Yeah, I'm telling myself that too. Yeah, it is over. This is it, unless we find out who actually did it.
They never gonna find out.
Let's lay it to rest, but let's not forget. That's all. We have to, it's over. There ain't gonna be no justice. The mother is satisfied.
Right.
I guess she's satisfied. And we just gonna leave it there. So we just gotta move on. So with that being said, man, I love y'all.
Rest in peace, Kenneka.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks.
Rest in peace to Kenneka.
Rest in peace to the queen, the little princess, man.
Fly high.
Thank you for bringing everybody together. You know what I mean? Thanks for bringing everybody together and fly high. You with the ancestors right now, and you know, that's it.
Just
Thank
stay
everybody
alert,
that's yeah, you already know. And still keep your tables next to the back door.
Right.
Still keep booby traps just in case somebody try to sneak in. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm my shit booby trapped up. Okay?
Right. On some Home Alone shit, nigga.
Look, y'all see I'm looking behind me right now. I don't know who finna walk in this door.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna end with my slogan, man. I'm just gonna end by saying Black love, Black power.
Right.
Peace.
Already.
Peace. Y'all make sure y'all get at me, man. Lionel and Demetrius, make sure y'all get at me.
I got you.
All right.
Peace.
What?
Peace.